Hello and welcome to From Under the Willows. I'm Maya. Join me for a practice that will condition the mind and the body. We'll just take part of your day and it'll set you up for great energy, and we'll start seated here. Find yourself in a seated position where you find your center. You may sway back and forth, side to side, very gently. And slow the breath down and slow everything down. Slow your mind. If you've got things racing in your head, that's okay. It's there. It's kind of always there, but just acknowledge it and just realize that you're here for a practice to slow things down. So as you sway side to side, forward and back, just slow that down to a place where you find your center. Once you're there, aligning the hips over the tailbone, shoulders over the hips, head resting on top effortlessly. Tuck your chin gently towards the back of the throat. Focus on the breath as you inhale through the nose. If possible, exhaling out the nose as well. Mouth closed. As you inhale, opening up the lungs, expanding them, and exhale, try to lengthen the exhale. Let's inhale the arms up and exhale them down. If you have shoulder injuries you're working through, you can make this a wider positioning for your shoulders, making space, and exhale down. 2 more times. Inhale, exhale down, inhale up, and exhale down. Let's do a little bit of a side bend here. So as you inhale, one arm up, and exhale, lean over to the side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, back down. Other side. Inhale. Exhale. Feel free to look up to the sky under your arm. Inhale, back up. Exhale, down. 1 more time each side. Reach up. Feel the energy out your fingertips. Last time. Great. Inhale your arms to the side and twist. Looking over the shoulder. Twist from the waist, then the rib cage. Inhale and exhale down. Other side. Inhale. And a gentle twist here just to warm up the body. Keep breathing. On the next inhale, come to center. And exhale down. Let's go on to our hands and knees. If you have sore knees, make sure you've got a blanket nearby. You can fold that blanket up and put it underneath your knees, just like so. Knees under the hips and hands underneath the shoulders. As you undulate the spine, tuck the tailbone under, round the back. And opposite direction, looking forward, tummy goes towards the ground. And that's an exhale as you tuck the tailbone under, round. And an inhale as you arch the back, looking forward. Continue on 2 more times. Good. Now let's wiggle our bodies from side to side, like you're wagging your tail. Good. Now coming onto the balls of your feet, bring your knees together, tuck your toes under, and try to sit on your heels with your heels coming together in the back. Now, if this is enough, just like this, stay there. If you can make it to go a little farther back to seated, this can be a little painful for people or uncomfortable, let's say, so just gauge the comfort level. If there's any pain, probably not a good idea to stay in this pose. Keep breathing. And come forward and tap the tops of your feet behind there, awakening different sensations. We spend so much time on our feet. Got to give it some love. Okay, now crossing one leg over the other, coming back onto there. Now again, if this is enough and it's intense, stay there. Go to where you feel the most comfortable. As you keep breathing, your breath is your guide. So if it starts to get rapid and kind of disjointed, then you're maybe pushing a little too hard for today. Switching to the other side, maybe a little tap beforehand. Use your breath as your guide. Slow, smooth, and even. Great. Coming back to center, tap it away, and into your child's pose. Nice wide knees, big toes together. Sit on your heels. If that's not accessible, you can bring a pillow at your heels and stretch forward. You can also alternatively have a block or fists underneath your forehead if that's more accessible. Okay, let's introduce a little bit more movement to the full body. So coming forward and kind of going into circles with your bum here. And other direction. One more time each side. Maybe you want to go back a little farther. Change direction. Last time. And let's thread the needle. So placing one arm under, sliding the back of the hand underneath, placing the head on the ground, and lifting through the other arm, if possible, looking up towards that hand. If not, you can look at the hand on the ground. Slowly maneuvering to change to the other side. Slide the back of the hand, the arm under. This arm here can stay where it is, or if you'd like to lift it for more of a twist. Back through center. And let's come up onto the balls of the feet once again, just for a brief moment as we push onto our feet and into a forward fold with bent knees. Allow your head to hang heavy, perhaps even grabbing onto each elbow with your hands. If you're feeling a little unsteady, feel free to widen your stance. Nice bent knees. This is your first forward fold. Be gentle, be kind to yourself. Slowly rolling up one vertebra at a time as you bend your knees generously. Slow like molasses. Tuck that tailbone under and stack the vertebra one on top of the other to a complete standing position. So today I thought we'd do mini sun salutations and then into some warriors. Inhale your arms up. If you'd like to arch here, feel free. Exhale, fold forward. If you need to bend your knees, feel free to do so. Relax the head. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise. And exhale, hands to your heart. We're going to do that 3 more times, but I'd like to show how you can use props here to help with a little bit of a deeper stretch. If you can't reach the floor, you can also use a chair. Inhale, up. Exhale, forward fold. Relax the head. Inhale, flat back, halfway lift. Exhale, round, forward fold. Inhale, rise, root through the feet. And exhale, hands to the heart. 2 more times. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. Last time. Do whatever variations you like to do. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise. And exhale, hands in front of your heart. Step the left foot forward, hips facing the front of your mat, back foot on an angle. And if you need more stability, just separate the tracks a little bit, so widening your stance from side to side. Here we're going to inhale our arms up, straight leg, and then exhale, bend the front knee, look up, reach up. Again, if your shoulders are a little sore, you can open up that to a wider reach. This is your warrior 1, hips forward. Good. Now from here, interlacing your fingers in behind you, humble warrior, coming forward and over. Drop your head. If that's not accessible, you can just grab onto the wrists or elbows. Keep breathing. Inhale, straighten the front leg, come back up to standing. Good. And exhale, release. Excellent. Open up your hips towards the side for your warrior 2. Arms out to the side. Bend the front knee. Look over the front hand, gently gazing. Keep breathing. And let's do humble warrior again in this position. So clasping the hands in behind or grabbing whatever you can, your wrists, your elbows. Inhale, lift through the chest. Exhale, bend the front knee. And bowing forward to humble warrior. Feel your back foot, back edge of the back foot pressing into the ground. Keep breathing. Inhale, rise, stand, straighten the legs, and exhale, release. Into triangle pose. Inhale your arms out to the side. Feel free to use a block here if you need one. And exhale, hinge at the hips, drop the hand. This back arm can remain bent elbow or straighten and looking up towards the sky. Keep breathing. On your next inhale, reach up to the sky, root through the feet, and exhale down. Okay, let's change to the other side. Do that all on the other side. So either the heels align in a line or you're on separate tracks. Into your warrior one. So reach up with your arms. This can be a variation. Bend the front knee and look up to the sky. Straighten the front leg, clasp or grab onto your wrists or elbows. Inhale, lift through the chest, and exhale, humble warrior. Bend the front knee, lean over the front thigh, head drops. Press into the back foot. Keep breathing. On the next inhalation, root through the feet, stand, straighten the front leg, and exhale, release. Good. We'll do the same thing in warrior two. Inhale your arms up and exhale, drop into your warrior two, gently gazing over the front hand. Preparing for your humble warrior. Arms behind you, lift through the chest. Both legs are straight, inhale. And then exhale, bend the front knee. Allow yourself to come forward. Feet are nice and strong, legs are strong and steady. Drop the head. On your next inhalation, root to rise. Straighten the front leg. And exhale, release. Good. Now into our triangle pose. Use the block if need be. Inhaling your arms up. Hinge at the hips. Drop the front hand. It might end up here, it might end up on a block. Looking up towards the sky, if you'd like. Or once again, variation, bending the elbow, placing the hand on the hip. Root through your feet. Come on up on an inhale. And exhale down. And now we'll go into a wide-legged stance. Toes can be pointed in slightly. This also can be done with some blocks. Many variations here are possible, including the clasped hands in behind. You're doing a forward fold, exhaling. Now, if you're able to reach the ground, feel free to place your hands in line with your feet, fingers facing forward, and bend the elbows towards the back of the mat. Now from here, going into a twist, place your left hand on the ground in front of you or on a block, and then your right hand opening up as your waist, rib cage, and shoulders twist. Rotate the head, look up. Try to keep your hips facing the ground. So your hips, there'll be a tendency to have uneven hips. Try to keep them centered. And then change to the other side. On an exhale, twisting to the other side. Keep breathing. And back to center. Great, let's move into a squat. So narrowing your stance. If your heels pop up, that's okay. Bend the knees. You can also place a blanket underneath your heels. Bringing your arms on the inside, palms together. And let's have a seat. Slowly rolling down onto your back. Tuck your tailbone under. Lying on your back. Let's do some bridge pose. Feel free if you'd like to squeeze a block between your legs. Heels come in towards the bum. Arms by your side on an inhale, rise with your hips towards the sky. Keep breathing. Dig into those heels, lift a little higher. And slowly roll down. If you like dynamic movement, feel free to go up and down as you wish. So you'd be doing repetitions of inhaling up, exhale, bum comes down. Those of you who like to stay, we'll do one more round. Inhaling up, keep breathing. And exhale, come down. Bring your knees into your chest. Sway from side to side if you like that. Nice massage on the lower back, the lumbar spine. Feet back on the ground, feet together. You're going to lift your right arm overhead, and as you do that, your left knee is going to drop to the ground. Okay, so if you have lots of agility in your hips, you can place your heels closer to your bum. If you need a little more space, then place your feet a little farther away from your bum. You can also place a block underneath to create a little bit of support. So it'll look a little bit like this. As you inhale, opposite arm overhead. And then exhale, bring everything to neutral. Change to the other side, alternating. Inhale, up. Exhale to neutral. 2 more times each side. Last round, opposite arm to leg. As you open up these hips, nice gentle motion. And then into Apanasana once again, knees to chest. Exhaling as you bring them in. If you need a bit of relief, you can inhale, allow them to come out from your chest a little bit. Now at this point, if you feel like you're reaching your chin up towards the ceiling or the sky, you might want to place a folded blanket underneath your head, just as a little support to bring that alignment in place. And now for the final resting position, you may choose Shavasana, or you may lie on your stomach on a pillow. But may I suggest Baddha Konasana with your hips open now. Once again, if you need pillows, you can make yourself a little bit of a situation here. And then if you like to open up the heart, or you feel so inclined for your last pose, then how I have these blocks here. That could be a rolled up towel or a rolled up blanket. You might feel more comfortable with a pillow under the head, but if you like that chest opening, this may be the pose for you. Staying here for a couple minutes, settling in. And slowly coming back to your breath, coming back to the room or the space in which you're in, wiggling your fingers and your toes. Whatever position you're in, make your way onto your side into fetal position. Take your time. And then push yourself up to a seated position that's comfortable to you. That may be in a chair, maybe seated with the wall behind you. I like to have a pillow underneath my bum, raise the hips. And we'll do a little bit of breath work here before we end our practice. Alternate nostril breathing. So grab your, not grab, but you have your hand here, you can cup it, or like this here with your thumb, your pinky, and your ring finger. Inhale completely, exhale. Close the right nostril with your thumb, inhale, left. Switch, exhale, right. Inhale, right. Switch, exhale, left. Four more repetitions. Inhale, left. Switch, exhale, right. Inhale, right. Switch, exhale, left. If you'd like to incorporate a count, maybe 4 in and 6 out. So inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, right. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 more cycles. You can also add having your fingers on the third eye if that feels good for you. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, right. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last cycle. Inhale left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale right. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Release the practice. Breathe regularly. Thanks again for joining me. This is from Under the Willows. If you liked this video, then feel free to subscribe and practice regularly with me. Thanks again. Have a great day.